What is up, guys? Welcome to a new thing I'm going to be doing on my channel about Leeds United. I've wanted to do this for a while, but at the moment, the Raphinha transfer talk is kind of the most talked about news. That and Calvin Phillips, which is he's not going to go to Aston Villa. So if you're a Villa fan, I'm sorry, but I don't know what planet you're on. You got Coutinho, he won't come back. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's have a look at the tweet. Here is a tweet from Leeds Radar saying that Raphinha is happy to stay at Leeds and will sign a new deal if the board agree to meet these requests. A release clause of £60 million, 115 grand a week, and heavy investment in the squad. It says Leeds have no need to sell Raphinha, and they will try hard to keep him. The heavy investment in the squad is a complete fallacy. Victor Orta obviously came out recently as well and said that they want the 19 professionals and then the 4 youth team players. So you have to look at who's going to leave. You think the rotation that we're doing, you see the end of Click and them kind of faces, but the money is coming from Raphinha or Calvin Phillips leaving the club. Let's not pretend any money's getting put in. We've seen in this January transfer market where we needed a midfielder, we needed essentially a striker, and I don't think we need a defender personally. I don't. Creative midfielder we've really lacked since Samu Saiz went, and obviously then Hernandez, well, he's semi-retired, he went to Castellon. It is a position we've needed to bolster, but we have never done that. We aren't exactly a club that will spend a fortune. We spent a lot of money when we first came up because we had no choice but to. If you saw the squad, it was a middle of the championship squad that Marcelo Bielsa really crafted into this kind of juggernaut that would attack any team until they had nothing left. And obviously with Bielsa going, it does leave a void where Jesse Marsch really needs to implement his own kind of transfer policy, which, to be honest with you, in the past, I'm not sure if he did. I'm pretty confident the Red Bull system, well, I know that does because I've read about it. They have their own ecosystem where they have constant scouting throughout the globe, looking for players that they can bring in. And I can't imagine he has that kind of infrastructure in place yet. It's just up to Victor Orta, who, mixed bag, isn't he? Let's be fair. I can't slate him. It's a mixed bag. He said in his interview as well that they're trying to follow the Bielsa method, where in January, I firmly believe Bielsa wanted people. We heard Minamino, we heard Aronson, and the club couldn't get those two over the line. But I think to say that he didn't want anyone's a lie. I mean, clearly he wanted someone to fill that spot, the attacking midfield role, which he tried shoehorn Tyler Robertson, and Tyler Roberts gets a lot of hate. But to be honest with you, a lot of it is warranted because when he plays, it's painful to watch. I mean that the nicest way possible. It's a Premier League team and he's just not that quality yet. I think he could have been, when he scored his goal, I can't remember who it was against, but he scored that kind of freakish goal where it kind of went across the face of goal and he kind of nicked it in. And I was like buzzing. I was like, this is the confidence he needs. And then he just didn't really go anywhere from there, which was disappointing. But alongside this tweet from Leeds Radar, we also had Fabricio Romano once again firming up that Barcelona are well in talks with him. This to me doesn't make sense. The money we would require for him, right? Which, if we agreed a new transfer, like a new transfer clause in his new contract, and it was £60 million, that to me is perfectly fine. We've made £40 million on him. We've had him for. He's basically helped us stay up the season. If we do stay up, it's definitely not certain yet, but he is a vital part of us staying up the season if we do. And to make £40 million, yes, it's a lot less, but when have Leeds United ever made money? Like, notoriously, we are terrible in the transfer market, so let's not pretend. So £40 million there would be massive. If we can spend that money, that obviously £60 million in the market, we could probably get a few decent players to really firm out the squad. The main issue is we need to have the constant now rotation of all the players, obviously not saying ditch them all at once, but they need to start cycling out. The players that were unreal in the Championship really need to just start going. We need a keeper, because as good as Clarkson was when he came on, a lot of the saves were saves you'd expect the goalkeeper to make. And from the games I've seen in the 21s, he didn't look too good. He looked very good against Man United. He looked decent against Wolves, as I just said. But we do need, I think we just need a bit of experience for Meslier to really learn off, because we've seen a lot of errors when he's pressured. And I just think if he has someone in his corner just constantly boosting his ego up, essentially, I think he would be a very, very good player. That is basically it for this video. I want to know down below, do you think Raphinha will stay? And if not, what would you happily take for him? I'm not even going to mention Calvin Phillips again, because that is not happening, is it? He leads through and through. But thank you for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. I put my Twitter down below. Let me know on Twitter what you think of Raphinha as well, and stay safe.